Hello.
Hello.
Seth's back again.
Just he's probably gone again, honestly.
Oh fuck, that's milk. I wanted eggnog. Hold on. Eggnog.
You love eggnog.
Yeah, it's back.
Um, how about those Grizz today?
They look good.
Holy shit, they looked
They
really
look
good.
good.
They looked really good.
Who do they play next week?
South Dakota.
Easy win.
Although South Dakota took down sixth ranked Mercer today, 47-0.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Although I would have rather probably played Mercer than USD.
Oh, for sure.
And NDSU went down.
They went down. The Bobcats didn't look great.
The Bobcats and all are great. Did you see the thing of Julius Davis, their running back, like screaming at their
I
coach and hit
did.
him?
I did. That's crazy.
I was like, cut him, and I was like, they're not gonna cut
Yeah.
their starting running
No.
back. They're
They'll
all
probably give him a promotion.
they're all Big Sky Conference player.
We should. How are we gonna start this bitch?
Movie
I didn't
eggnog.
finish it. I had like half an hour, 20 minutes left.
It's fine. I'll tell you about it. You're not missing anything.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't pay all the attention to it anyways. It was pretty stupid. All right,
All
well,
right, we'll
let's turn
movie
this
it.
boy into a real man.
Yep, exactly. All right. One, two, three, play. Is that a tonsil stone? A
No,
kidney
that
stone?
was a kidney stone.
Yeah, that came out your mouth. Dang.
It was stuck in my tooth.
You know what else came out of someone's mouth? Quentin Tarantino's statement on Paul Dano. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I thought we talked about that.
No, we didn't talk about that. What the
No.
fuck was
I also
that?
talked about Matthew Lillard a little bit too.
What
He
is
didn't
he?
like
What?
he's shit talking him.
Why does he hate Paul Dano so much?
I think it's a little bit of professional jealousy that There Will Be Blood was such an achievement. He's trying to knock it down a little bit, even though he was awarding it a lot. But yeah, you can't take the video store clerk out of the director, I guess.
I guess that's true. I love Paul Dano. I just
And he might
choked.
be your favorite actor.
I don't know favorite, but I love Paul Dano.
You enjoy his work.
And then what else is the other
Oh yeah,
big news? Oh, Netflix just buying everything anymore. What the fuck is that?
it's the end of movies and HBO and all the things we love.
They own Warner Brothers, which is Warner Brothers, like everything you think of Warner Brothers, and then you also think of like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, all that, all those
It's
series.
crazy.
And then they also own HBO and HBO Max now.
They own all of HBO.
Hawk.
Their competitor.
Jesus.
But we still have great movies like Nutcracker 3D.
Yeah, I don't know where this was supposed to come out, but um we're back. I still haven't gotten a fish taco. I'm upset.
We fished a movie.
We finished a movie. I've got another Arnold Palmer, salty and
Drink some
sweet.
eggnog.
You love eggnog.
I do, and I accidentally poured milk in it instead.
You know how there. Oh, Seth messaged us. You know how there's the milk gallon challenge? Do you think you
Easy.
could do the eggnog gallon challenge?
It'd be pretty tough.
I think so too.
No.
So, a movie.
You come here.
I can hear him. It opens in 1920s Vienna during the Christmas season. Um, Titular character Mary lives with her parents, Joseph and Louise, and younger brother Max. And Max is just immediately lighting Christmas ornaments on fire. I was like, is that what we need
Oh
to?
yeah, he's a pyromaniac. Did you never know any of them?
Yes, my cousin Emily.
That's right. She has some things right with her.
She does.
Yeah,
She loves Jesus.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and then you get to meet a man riding in a
A lot of autistic people do usually.
what?
They love Jesus.
And are pyromaniacs.
Yeah,
Um,
I
a
bet Jesus
man
is on the spectrum, but yeah,
breaks the fourth wall a ton while riding in a horse-drawn carriage. It turns out that this man is Uncle Albert,
this is Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein slash Nathan Lane. Because while Joseph and Louise, the parents of Mary and Max, attend a party on Christmas Eve for Louise to sing opera songs at, their Uncle Albert arrives to watch them. And as he's watching them, a shit ton of rats are just running into the sewer drains outside their
Fucking
home.
crazy ass rats. Yeah, they got shit to do. It looks like
They already, oh yeah, for
they
sure.
have missions on their mind.
Um, and Uncle Albert gives both her and Max a dollhouse and
Classic uncle gift.
NC. It's a Nutcracker doll whom Mary really takes a liking to, but they have to call him NC for
Yeah,
Nutcracker.
instead of calling him Nutty or Uncle
Cra-
Cracker.
Cracker. What's up,
Uncle
Cracker?
Cracker.
Ooh, I Follow Me is like one of the first songs I like ever fully memorized.
Like a piss in the sea.
No,
That's what he says.
fish.
Third verse, he says piss. People don't believe me.
I'm one of the people that doesn't believe you.
Swim through your veins like piss in the sea.
It's not piss. I'm gonna need to look
Well,
that up
listen.
now.
Yeah, listen back.
Um, the dollhouse was kind of lame. Like at least if it's like a dollhouse where you can open it up and then you can make things move in there, but it already was like occupied with things that could not be taken out of the dollhouse. So it was just like a diorama. Like you opened it up and it was just like there, you know.
It's like the 18 whatevers or whatever.
It is 1920. You're right. So,
Okay,
um,
cool.
she really takes the liking to the Nutcracker doll, but when they go to have dinner, Max goes back, grabs the Nutcracker, breaks its jaw open, trying to do three nuts at once, while all
Uh,
these rats just watch curiously and continue to surround the house.
they're interested in an NC.
They want NC so bad, they want that nut.
Yeah.
And Uncle Albert explains.
Yeah.
They fix it, you know, they put it back together, and then Uncle Albert explains the importance of, you know, different points of view in life and during this season. And he sings how everything is relative. As
Yeah,
the kids, the cooks, and the butler all dance.
do we have a worst song category in maybe in this batch of we could add it in. This is a season of bad songs kind of.
God, I think what else is there?
There's like four from this movie.
Yep.
Didn't we just do a musical movie of late?
Kazam.
Kazam, of course.
Kazams
Yeah.
were way better than these were.
Of course they were. Better movie too, it seems.
And then you
On the
also have
outset. There's
Don't
some
Stop Me
Ricky
Now
One.
from Shaun of the Dead. And you've also got
There's some
What
Ricky
a
One
Life.
parody.
What a Life from Another Round. That was so good. Oh, I
That was a
love
good
Another
song
Round.
though.
That
Yeah,
song was so good.
that was a banger.
Oh, there was from Land of the Lost. God, I hope I get it. I hope I
I hope
get it.
we get to that. We could do a worse song almost.
We probably could. There would be all this. Everything is relative is horrendous.
The worst shit.
But yeah,
Worse than Birdemic, genuinely.
and that night, after Uncle Albert leaves and everything, NC comes to life right in front of Mary and jumps off
Yeah.
a bookcase and becomes full human height.
And then he fucks with the gravity everywhere else too. And he's like, Mary, we got to go fucking see the toys,
He really does,
our
yeah.
homies.
He tells her they must talk to his friends in the dollhouse by the Christmas tree, so they sneak downstairs. They walk into the sitting room, which has grown to unproportioned
It's like
sizes.
a castle shit, yeah. Airplane hangar.
And it was supposed to be like to the scale of the Nutcracker size, but that tree was way bigger than
It was demonic.
it was so big. Um, it's almost like everything here is now relative.
Ooh, it wasn't relative though.
No.
Albert Einstein.
They appear to be the heights of the toys, and they go to the dollhouse. Oh, hi, Jinjo. Goodness gracious. I heard the purr as he rubbed.
He talking. He
He's
talking.
talking. He's talking a lot right
He
now.
loves the mic. He loves the mic.
Folks, tune into the YouTube or listen as Jinjo just goes nuts on Lucas's microphone. That's how cats are, though. It's like they love anything that you're focused on.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
When I had a cat in high school, he only loved,
Pissing in the vents.
or he did love to do that,
He loves the pissing.
which is the worst. Fucking quit pissing in our vents.
Yeah.
But he also would only love to like bother me when I was doing my math homework, and he would like to lay on the textbook.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. My cat would always come when I was typing essays and shit. Yeah.
And then piss in it.
I'm pissed.
So, they in the dollhouse, Mary meets NC's friends, the toys that were previous in there. There's Gielgud, a gentlemanly suit-wearing
Wow.
chimpanzee.
For now.
Tinker, a pernickety opera-singing
Yeah.
clown. And Styx, a Jamaican drummer
A
boy.
racist guy.
It's
A
super
racist
racist.
depiction.
And so they're all out there. They're like, oh, we're gonna need to get to the top of the tree. But they don't really climb it. They take a
They ascended.
what are those things? Like a gondola ride. They take a gondola
Mhm.
ride up through the
Up
tree.
through Christmas Town and the tree, through the ornaments and shit. The ones that the neighbor boy hasn't lit on fire.
Correct. And all of them are like alive and moving and dancing, and they get to the
Six
top.
is drumming.
Mary meets the snow fairy, who is just her mom.
Kind of.
It looked like her mom.
Had mom-like qualities. I think that same actress, right?
It was the same actress, yeah. And then they get up there, and NC starts just hitting on Mary. He's like, God, you're pretty. And I was like, what?
Oh, yeah. You're a wooden man. Isn't he like pretty old too?
I know.
I mean, like older. You can't be talking to minors.
You can't be talking to minors.
He's that old.
And Mary gets to the top. She falls off the tree, right? As NC and the snow fairy have a one-on-one. She falls off the tree,
Like a Hans Gruber style, yeah.
but then she ends up flying and dancing with snow ballerinas.
Just dumb shit too. Why
Yeah,
can she fly?
I don't know.
She
But
can't
this,
fly later.
no,
Yeah. Yeah.
why do rats have jetpacks?
It's a metaphor
The,
for Jesus.
the fucking like the the not the not I almost said CSI, the CGI rat,
CSI rats,
the
yeah.
CSI rats.
They,
So
they
she
have
does the
jetpacks.
dancing. The snow fairy says that NC is actually a prince, a young prince who had his kingdom taken over by the Rat King.
Yeah. And that's Hitler.
That is Hitler. And his mother, the Rat Queen, turned him into the Nutcracker. She's got magical powers that can change humans into wood.
I think this is a metaphor for what propaganda can do to nationalism.
Sure, anything really. And she temporarily the Snow Fairy has powers too to turn NC back into a boy due to Mary's belief. Like she believes that he's a real boy. So that's all it takes to change him, I
A,
guess.
a little Santa energy there.
It's very Santa energy.
This can't all be in the is the Rat King and shit in
The Rat the Rat King is a part of the actual ballet.
Fuck that. That's pretty dumb. There's no like black swans or anything. Yeah.
You're mixing that up.
I'm mixing that up with Shrek. You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Do you think if in 2001 they had the expanded Best Picture list, do you think Shrek would have been nominated for Best Picture?
Hmm.
I think it could have been.
That's a little early for acceptance of animation. Although
I mean, that
Beauty
is
and
the
the Beast,
yeah.
but for Shrek, Shrek's like an ant. I think that's early for Shrek.
I
To
think
be
Shrek could have
recognized
done
like
it.
that. It might have.
Shrek's so good.
Shrek's good.
Shrek's really good. So
Shrek 2 is good.
he's turned into a real boy. He's young, but he's also a prince. He's also in this like fairy tale world where I don't know if he actually ages, so I don't know his real age. But because of Mary's belief, he's a real boy. They do a little dance first, like a slow dance, and then they head to his city.
Yeah. It's a slow jazzy dance.
And as they were slow jazzy dancing, it was the snow fairy singing the song to them. Did you notice that it didn't even look like her lips were in sync with the song?
No.
I was like, she's singing the same song. I was like, this looks
Maybe a
horrendous.
dubbed Russian song, maybe.
What a life!
Uh, There's not a lot of Russian dancing either, like the
Hey,
yeah, like
hey,
the
hey, hey,
opera. Yeah,
hey.
they didn't
Um,
do that.
yeah. If somebody would have done that, 10 out of 10,
Yeah, 4 out of 10 maybe.
3 out of 10. Um, so since NC was turned into a Nutcracker, he had to be banished from his kingdom. I guess. I guess the people didn't believe that that was their prince. Like he couldn't convince them. So the Rat King took over and has just been
Been
brutally
fucking gassing
oppressing,
people,
brutally oppressing his
shooting
people,
them. Yeah, the
forcing him
rats
to.
have it good.
Yeah, they do. Forcing him to work in factories where the children's toys are burnt to form dark clouds over the city to block out sunlight because apparently the Rat
He's
King
afraid of it.
is afraid of the sun.
That's he's all. He just doesn't. Yeah, if he
That's
would
his
go out there
motivation.
and walk around, that's a pretty bad villain. I'm scared.
Scared of the
Burn the
sun.
toys, my nutties.
How did
It
he
would have
even get
been.
in power?
Is that talking about how Hitler was afraid of Jews or something? I don't.
Sure.
Was he? He wasn't really.
He was afraid of blonde hair, which is bright like the sun.
He's reverse Hitler then.
He wants to block out the sun, which means he wants to block out blonde hair.
Yeah, Hitler would never.
He would never. Oh wait, yeah, but blonde. He wanted blonde hair, blue eyes. Never mind. Because I was thinking he was brunette.
Yeah, I think. I think he had. I think. I think we're finding out this guy had some issues upstairs.
I think both of them did. So
The Rat King. Yeah, he's solid.
so yeah, they're trying to block out the sunlight. The
Very.
cut to when the Rat King unleashed his factory on the city, like from underground, and it like came up and
It's
sent his soldiers to capture everyone,
disgusting.
is just completely Nazi coded. It is 100% like a blitzkrieg Nazi style. They're
Like in
even
Schindler's List, yeah, which you haven't seen famously.
they're even wearing the same like
Famously.
helmet and outfit. I can't remember what they're called, but it's like the
The
same.
Russian Flaggenschmick.
They're wearing that
I made that up.
Schmeckelsteins.
You need to watch Schindler's List, maybe for the podcast.
We've talked about doing Schindler's List on this
It
podcast
would be
for
tough
ages.
because I don't know if we're capable of always being sensitive.
We would just cry.
Well, yes, but even in those type of movies, we're usually offensive.
True. That's very true. So super Nazi coded. I also thought the building like coming up through the ground just really looked like the end scene of The Incredibles when the Underminer came
Yeah,
up. I
Underminer.
was like, hey, that's the Underminer. I was like, what the hell?
You know, he's the main villain in the Incredibles video games, I think.
Really? They didn't want to ride with Syndrome?
No, it's canonical and takes place after that, I think.
Oh, okay. Did you ever see The Incredibles 2?
Of course.
The Incredibles is so. Do you think if in
Brad
two
Bird.
do you think if in 2004 they expanded it to have 10, do you think The Incredibles could have had Best
Not
Picture nom?
maybe a little early for Incredibles. Because it really did skewer all the and like do all the superhero stuff ahead of it,
It really
and that
did.
was beats ahead of it. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So
Ratat-
did this in a way.
Ratatouille and Wally would have for sure.
They would have. You're right. And this had was ahead of its time as well.
This in 2010. This is like the first year they expanded it to 10.
They weren't thinking Russian films yet.
They weren't. No, they weren't. So Mary's like, they see the dark clouds and they're standing on like this million-foot tall platform above the clouds, just out of nowhere outside the city.
Cloud City style.
And she's just like, why don't we just destroy the factories? That'll scare them. I was like, yeah, I mean, I guess it
Good
would, but like,
idea.
how?
Good idea.
Because then it cuts just after she mentioned scaring away, it cuts to in the city. The Rat King is in one of his factories, and one of the workers of the city that's now a slave, he's just smashing his head into a fucking chestnut.
Yeah, brutal style, weapon style.
I was like, this is a kids movie?
It's okay because they're like rats and shit and dolls and shit.
The other guy was just a man.
Well, that's okay because a rat was doing it. So it
The
doesn't
rat was
matter.
doing it. And then as he smashes his head in on the chestnut, the jazz band behind him just starts doing a little funk, play a number while he sings about how bad humans are. And then he finishes the number by electrocuting a great white shark.
Fuck him. He
What the
says.
fuck is this?
Fuck him. That's the because he's like using the nut to crack him instead or something.
I mean, I get it. I don't get the jazz number or the
What's the
electrocuting
shark?
the great white. It's a tonal nightmare.
Of course it is. Yeah, what is with the shark?
What's with the jazz number?
What's with the Nutcracker?
And John
Where is
Turturro,
NC?
come on, John Turturro, you should have known.
Don't do this.
Also, he gets really mad at one point. I hate the rats' faces in general, but when they get mad and they do their snarl, and that's when like you
They
can
look
tell
like
that's when they
Caesar.
tried to do the
He's
3D shit.
smiling. They look like when Caesar smiles.
When you rip his heart out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would elongate it out, and I could tell that's when they
Yeah.
were trying to do the CGI, and I was like, or the 3D. I was like, God, I hate it
That would have been terrible in 3D.
so bad. So, unbeknownst to them, to Mary and NC, hanging on the tree as ornaments were two of the Rat King's spies.
Oh no. That's right. It's dangling there.
The family forgot that they hung
They hung rats.
they rat humanoids wearing jetpacks on the tree.
Yeah. They
Just
buzz off.
they fly in on metal wings with jetpacks to tell them that NC is alive and a boy again, and they're like,
No.
"What?"
It's like a Jesus thing.
So the Rat King goes to his mom, the Rat Queen, who apparently has the magical powers. He doesn't, but she does. And she's built up enough of her strength by drinking rat juice.
Ew.
And so just like from a distance, like she just like changes him again. He's like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck?"
Back to a boy.
He was not a boy for long at all.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "You know
She
what?
sniped his ass.
Let's send in the rat dogs too. Just a pack of robot Rottweilers.
Those aren't rat dogs at all.
Nothing rat about them. They're just
No,
robot
you're right.
Rottweilers to they go
Fuck shit up
to cut down the Christmas. They basically chewed it down. They were like beavers.
like beaver dogs, not rat dogs.
And when the tree falls, crashes on the ground, Mary wakes up in her own bed like from a nightmare, freaking out.
No.
Runs downstairs to get NC, but her parents are right there and they don't believe a word that she tells them of the events of that night. Because why would they?
It's like a crazy fucking nightmare dream she had.
It's almost like we watched a crazy fucking nightmare dream.
Yeah. So she's pissed.
And so she runs to the attic to cry all alone and sing to NC because NC's still there. She's just singing to him. And Uncle Albert breaks the fourth wall again. He comes over to talk with the parents about him being the cause of all these grand illusions for Mary. He doesn't want Mary to get ostracized and in trouble from her parents for thinking that she knocked down the tree and all this stuff and ruined their Christmas. It was Uncle Albert. He made her think this way.
It's his fault.
Good old Albert Einstein.
He kind of remember at the end of Oppenheimer, and he looks all scared. That was kind of the same thing.
I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet, but I know
What?
the scene you're talking about.
He looks all scared. He's
Hmm.
Albert Einstein.
Yeah. That was Nathan Lane too.
He was the same guy.
So he meets Louise and what's the dad's name? Mark?
Mick,
I don't think it's Mick. But
Michael.
Joseph. We weren't close at all. He meets them in their study, their office, and they ask for him just straight up there, never see Mary again, and to take the dollhouse with him. He's like, whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa.
whoa, whoa! Little early for that.
Let's pump the brakes.
Pumped him.
Pump them.
Pumped him.
Pump up the gym.
Off the ham.
So he decides, he's like, you're my brother, Joseph and Albert, the dynamic duo. I can get to you, How am I going to be able to win you over? There's no other way except to sing our signature
Gotta
song,
sing.
What's
Yeah,
in His Pocket?
our little brother duet.
And it was rock?
Rock duet.
No, it was a physical rock. He sang What's in His Pocket. He gave him a shiny rock. It's apparently a magic bead that was their running thing.
No, Brandon, they say we're a rock duet.
No, it's not a rock duet. He gives him a literal rock, like
It
a
was
pebble.
what was it with that guitar solo then?
I mean, there might have been a guitar solo, honestly. I don't remember.
A literal rock.
But a literal rock. He gives him to it. He's like, "Oh shit, you know what? You're right. You gave me that rock. You could see Mary again." I was like, "That's it?
That's cool.
You had to sing to little brother and give him a pebble?"
Give me the Rat King.
So the next evening, NC comes to life again, and he intends to round up an army to fight against the Rat King. Max wakes up in the bed and sees him and agrees to join the fight, but as any little boy does, he crosses his fingers behind his back
Fucker.
when he promises NC not to break any more toys.
Little fucker. He needs those men for his fucking assault.
Right?
Assault on King Tree.
So NC goes downstairs ahead of the siblings to gather his friends, but is immediately kidnapped and like dragged into the fireplace in this like weird like front POV style shot of him just being
Shining
dragged.
horror movie
I
style.
was like, what is this?
into the chimney so the Rat King can fucking feast on his little boy innards. Yeah.
You're passionate about that.
That'd be a better movie than this.
Also, this movie was so dark.
Like hard to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Oh,
morally.
almost as
Sometimes
bad as
morally.
Ricky 1.
Lighting costs money
Like they spent $90 million on
for
this.
Ricky one.
There you go. This has no excuse.
That's
They spent $90 million. Um, and let's see. So when Mary and Max go downstairs, they find that NC, Tinker, and Styx are being held captive in the fireplace by the Rat King and his minions, and they even rip off Styx's head and just start tossing it around, and then they put it back on.
fucked up. Hey, don't do that, man. That's my head, man.
I was like, when he was like alive as a human, I was like, oh no, he's so racist.
He's
It's
so
so
racist.
it's so stereotypical Jamaican.
Yeah, he's smoking a blunt at one point.
Give me some jerk chicken, man.
Come on, man, smile. That's
Noi,
one.
man.
No, man.
And Mary tries to fight back, but they kidnap the toys and they lure Max back to the city with them to burn the toys in the factory. The Rat King's like, "Hey kid, you wanna join the army?" He's like, "Hell yeah!" He's like, "You
I
wanna
got
ride a motorcycle?" He's like, "Hell yeah!"
This is like in the What is it? What are those movies?
I don't know what you're talking about. You've given me no context.
Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe when the little boy works for the White Witch then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they're just like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I want that Turkish delight.
Callie watched The Lion King for the first time with me today.
Oh, did you point out to her how it's about Hamlet?
Hamlet, I didn't know.
She likes
She
Hamlet.
really liked the scenes of the antelopes hopping. She thought they were hilarious.
That's good.
And then when Mufasa dies,
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh,
She's cheering.
that's his daddy." No, and for like 15 minutes afterwards, she just goes, "Daddy, no, Daddy, Daddy, no." I was
And
like,
then
"Oh
you're
no."
like, that could be me.
I did tell her that.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I was like, "What if Dada never came back?"
Yeah. And she's like, no.
No, Daddy. So
What about Uncle Boone me?
I haven't shown her yet that
She'd love it.
she would love it.
She'd appreciate it's a measured how long it takes.
She would love the needle drop, and she loves monkeys, so and fish, so
Yeah. So does Boone me.
he really does.
And that makes
So Max immediately joins the rat army, and he hops on the motorcycle, starts driving it through these secret underground tunnels, like with the secret portal back
rat holes.
to the city, while just like openly firing mounted machine guns on the motorcycle. Not at anything in particular, just
Just
firing
being
them
an
into the
evil villain.
distance.
Yeah. Like the bullet farmer.
Most kids movies have machine guns, assault rifles in them.
The Lion King does.
No, it does not.
Scar has a machine gun
He does not.
at Pride Rock.
He does not.
He mounts a turret on it, I think, at the end.
Oh, a Gatling gun?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's trophy hunting.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he drives through. Mary discovers that Gielgud, the chimp, evaded who had evaded capture, and they find a portal to the city in the house's
Wish we had
attic
more Gilgood.
mirror.
I always like a monkey.
You love a monkey. Better man.
Yeah. I did not see Better Man. I think I'd like it. I
Space
almost watched
Gems?
that on the movie. On the plane.
I was gonna say you
On the
almost
plane.
watched that on the movie.
Almost watched that movie on the plane.
What did you watch on the plane again? Challengers?
Sinners and Challengers. And Anatomy of a Fall again.
Jesus.
Good
You didn't
movie.
watch anything like kind of lighthearted? You're like, you know what? This time I'm gonna take a break.
Challengers is great. It's
I'm
kind of
gonna watch
lighthearted.
Knocked Up.
Did you ever watch Challengers?
I've not seen it yet. Have you seen Trial of Chicago 7?
No.
Remember we were gonna flip flop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We'll
haven't
still
seen
get
that.
to it. So yeah, discovers Gielgud, who had evaded capture. They find this portal to the secret city in the mirror in the house's attic. He's like, you just have to find the spot and squeeze through. So they squeeze through, but then there's a rat Nazi on the other side. So they come back to the house, lead the rat Nazi into their house,
Rat Nazi.
beat him
Yeah.
up with bars, and then steal his outfit and leave his dead body in the attic.
Is this reminiscent of the Bear Jew? They take this from Tarantino and Glorious
Oh,
Bastards.
because they beat him with a bar.
Beat up a Nazi with a bar. Yeah.
It might be.
Direct inspiration.
And so they steal the disguises, they get back to the city, and they're going to go searching for their friends. But NC and the friends break free on this motorcycle ride from their cage with NC's powerful jaws. He unhinges his jaw and bites the metal and
He's
bends the
still a
steel
Nutcracker,
bars to
folks.
mount an escape.
And he's like Bender from Futurama, but he's still a Nutcracker at heart.
Correct.
Can't take the Nutcracker out the boy.
I like that it went in Nutcracker for me. It's like superpowers, but when a
You
real
should do
boy
that
is
more
just
often.
right.
Yeah.
They should have made him something worse.
He should be
I
biting
also
those rat Nazis.
I also
Yeah.
hate that when he was the Nutcracker and the real boy form, they didn't use the same voice. Like it was a different.
It got more evil.
I was like, they
More
couldn't.
sinister.
They had to get another actor for the Nutcracker voice.
Should have been the same, just a little louder.
So yeah, he breaks free with his superpowers. And Mary's wandering the street. She finds just Uncle Albert playing an accordion alone, like in the corner of the city. And she's like, "How do I find my friends?" He's like, "Follow the toys." And
Thank you, Albert
I
Einstein.
was like, "You aren't gonna give like
The
something
help
scientific?"
or
Albert
her
never
backup
said that.
or cover.
Yeah, cover fire. They got machine guns. So NC, when they broke out, tries to find
Very
where they
Lynchian.
are, and he gets chased down by a rat dog, a
Of course
robot
he does.
Rottweiler.
They hate nutcrackers.
He gets his friends to escape, but he's trying to escape it when he jumps this ledge. But
Hmm.
but the ledge had two rocks perfectly placed, so his giantly wide hat
His big ass
wearing
god
Nutcracker
fucked,
head
yeah.
gets caught in it, and the rat dog fucking gets him.
Gets his ass. Doesn't kill him, but they get
No.
his ass.
And Mary shows up to the city center, finds the Rat King and Max there giving a giant speech
Hitler
where
style.
toys are being taken from children and burned in the middle. And the Rat King is performing a song called Ratification.
Like gentrification.
Correct. Which gets everyone in the crowd singing too. I was like, why are the people in the crowd singing the song about them all having to be turned into rats? Like they shouldn't be singing this song with them. That's bad for them. They don't get to be themselves. And also, ooh, Lucas. Oh fuck, Jinjo just got him. Oh my goodness, what the hell?
He was scratching the hell out of me.
Also, John Turturro was like speaking into the mic for everyone to hear, and then he would just like hop up on the ledge and not use a mic, and everybody's still just like cheering and singing with him.
They're still vibing with them. With Nazi Rat
And
King.
they should not be jiving, vibing with
Vibing.
Nazi Rat King. They're going to be turned into rats. But anyway, horrified, Max asks to be returned home. But
Much,
instead,
yeah,
the Rat King imprisons him in his castle.
of course.
So, Mary
They got more
and
vibing to do, yeah.
Mary and Gielgud, they sneak into one of the smoke factories where they find Styx, Tinker, and an apparently lifeless NC.
I think this is about where I didn't finish watching.
You gave up?
I think so.
So they find a lifeless
The
NC,
gorilla, the chimpanzee trying to break in. Yeah.
but they were like, there's too many guards here. How do we get to NC's body before he's burned? So Styx finds a guitar or a drum set and just starts
Yeah, I did
playing a
see this.
he
I saw
starts playing
this.
a piece, you
Yeah.
know? And then Tinker comes around and they start doing this musical diversion for the guards for Mary to save NC from being
This might have
burned.
been right when I turned it off. Yeah.
She barely saves him,
Okay.
but he's dead.
Fuck.
She doesn't
He's
know
not a
what to
real boy.
do. So she's like talking telepathically with the snow
Oh,
fairy. She's like, change him back to a real boy. She's like, I can't.
please. Yeah.
She's like, shit. Well, what am I supposed to
Well,
do? She's like, I don't know. So,
no.
so she's like, NC, you gotta come back to life. I've never met anybody like
Gotta,
you.
she probably gotta fucking kiss him or some shit.
I've never met anybody like you. You gotta come back to life. Let's buy the bookstore. Let's save the bookstore.
Yeah.
You had me
It's
at
like,
hello. I'll
yeah.
have what she's having. I love you, NC. I'm in
Oh,
love with you.
I wanna be in love with you, NC. And he wakes up.
She says, I can see maybe a connection starting to form.
Yeah, she does say that.
There's a connection that is starting here. No, she says, I'm in love. I love you. Come back to life. And her love breaks the Rat Queen's curse.
Wow. That does it, does it?
That's all that it is. And now he can't be turned back. It changes him to a real boy and
Perfect.
restarts his heart again, turning him back to life and into the boy permanently.
And
And
they
so
and
the,
they're a couple.
the factory workers see this. They're like, oh, fuck, Prince is back. The
Love,
Prince.
love, the rebellion is on.
So they begin to fight back against the rats while Mary and NC are like,
It's like when
just
Muhammad was preaching in that movie we watched. Yeah.
right. And they're just
Yeah.
like pulling levers in the factory, just doing anything to shut this shit down. But also, once again,
Bourgeoisie.
this is a kids movie. They see that the the prince is back, so they send in all the rat dogs who just start like eating like biting the
Oh.
people, the fight the workers that are in the city, and then they also bring in the motorcycle machine guns and just open fire to the crowd,
Wow.
and then the jetpack guys come in and just start throwing grenades
Jeez.
and all this, and then the motorcycles start blowing up and all this stuff while they've got bars just beating rat people over the head and the face with it. I was like,
Whoa.
what is this
Fucking
movie?
brutal.
Like, this got dark.
Big civil unrest movie.
So
Yeah.
much gunfire and explosions for this
That's
Christmas movie.
violence and death.
So the Rat King and Queen are mounting an escape. So they obviously board their helicopter with vulture feet on it.
Yeah. Cool.
Like
That's cool.
like they tuck in, but then when they want, they can extend it and it can like run like an eagle does, where they
That's cool. And they
yeah,
can
well,
grab people and stuff.
yeah, exactly. But they kidnap Mary and Max while doing so. So they're all aboard the plane or the helicopter. But
Rude.
instead of having them like tied up or something, they're just like chilling in the back of the helicopter like you can just take over
Talking.
if they wanted, which is what they do.
Oh wow.
They kidnap him. Gielgud and NC take chase, and they hop aboard the aircraft and they fight the Rat King, while
Wait,
Max
is it a helicopter or is it a bird?
is both.
Oh man. It's alive?
No, it's definitely a robot. I
Okay.
would call it like a probably
Automatron?
like a rat bird, but it's not a rat at all. It's
An
just a
automaton?
helicopter. Yeah, it's an Autobot.
Roll out Autobots.
Um, so yeah, they're all fighting. Max decided, well, I'm just gonna fucking hop in the pilot seat. So he hops in and just like starts flying this thing and lands it in the pile of toys. And the Rat King and the Rat Queen are like, "Oh shit, they can fly our helicopter. We got to get out of here. I'm so
Oh fuck.
scared." So
Yeah.
they transform back into real rats with the human faces, and they flee into the sewers.
They like retreat.
Yeah,
Okay. Forever.
supposedly forever, but like their whole infrastructure is still up here. Like they could just easily just come back up and do it
A
again.
lot of rats alive, it sounds like still,
There's a
yeah.
lot of rats. And so NC is now crowned king. He
King
went
NC.
he went from prince to king just like that. Did his father die?
He must have.
That's how royalty works.
And then Mary is queen.
No,
The mom is still queen.
no, she's the snow fairy.
No, the Rat King's mom. Or
No, she's
NC's mom.
NC's mom. He doesn't have a mom or a
She's the
dad.
queen.
It's just him. But
But
he's happy because
he's the
peace
king, I guess.
is restored in the kingdom and
He's
everyone's
elected king.
celebrating.
I don't yeah. I should have watched the end of this.
And the snow fairy reappears and she's like, "All right, Mary, it's time for you to go home." She's like, "I don't want to go home. I've just done all this and I want to be with
And
the love of
my
my life."
boyfriend is king. Yeah.
And so she's reluctant to leave, but before she departs, NC's like, "I promise I will meet you again somewhere." She's like, "Oh,
Okay.
okay." So I'll go home.
Annie Hall style.
So she goes home. She wakes up in her room where her parents are there in her room, like apologizing to her. They're like, "We're sorry for criticizing you, and
We didn't believe you.
we
Yeah.
promised to spend more time with you. The grand illusions are because you've been abandoned from your parents and all
Hmm.
that." And she goes downstairs, not really caring, to see Uncle Albert, and he's like, "Hey, I
Hey.
heard you had a fun night last night." And she's like, "I did have a fun night." He's like, "Well, I brought somebody over to meet you." He's like, "Uh, somebody just moved in across the street next to
Oh,
me."
like he's like Professor Oak or some shit.
Yeah, he's like, "Somebody moved in across the street from me, and I decided to take their son with me to Christmas dinner with you guys instead of with his
Perfect.
family." And
Makes
she's like,
sense.
"Okay, I would love to see." He's like, "Well, he's about your age." And so she sees him.
His name is NC.
He resembles the Nutcracker Prince.
It's him.
It looks just like him. And she's like, "Hello, who are you?" And he's like, "My name's Nick Christians, but everyone calls me NC." And she's like, "Oh."
NC. And that's the movie.
And then she shows him a lucky pebble from
Why?
earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember? what's in the pocket. She shows him a
Yeah,
pebble. She's like, "This is for you." So then they become friends and they go ice skating together.
that's nice. Good for them.
And they hold hands while ice skating.
Wow, for on the first date,
Figure skating too. They
those
did
lovers.
like tricks and stuff. And that's the end of the Nutcracker, the Untold Story in
The
3D.
Nazi terror movie ends with love.
Ice skating.
Beautiful.
It's super beautiful. You know what else is beautiful?
You?
No, you.
Wow.
No, you are.
Thank you, NC.
Does that
Nutcracker.
does that does that mean you're Mary?
I think so.
Um,
No
okay.
quotes
I didn't think you had quotes. I only have five. Very
from
little.
the Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker. First one,
The
um,
Nutcracker. Yeah.
when the movie opened and it was Uncle Albert sitting and breaking the fourth wall like in this horse-drawn carriage, he just goes, "Hmm, I have this weird feeling we are being followed. Let me check." And he looks around and goes, "Humph, we're not being followed. Well, now I'm kind of disappointed." And I was like, "Okay,
He wished he was being
did
followed.
that need to be in here?"
Alex threw the cat in here. Yeah,
It
you
was
did.
loud.
It was loud.
I heard something.
It was loud.
He peed on her arm.
She threw him.
She
Yeah.
threw him. Next, when she is when Mary's first met and hanging with NC when he jumps off the bookcase and he becomes huge, but he asked for a bunch of pillows to be set at the bottom of the bookcase when he jumped down and grew. When he hit them, all the feathers go blowing everywhere because it's old style feather pillows, and it makes all this noise that the the chef housekeeper comes in and sees this and just Mary standing there all by herself and she lies and then she comes
Mm.
back um and then he comes back and he goes, "Did you just lie?" And she said, "I would never lie." He was like, "Well, what was that about exploding pillows?" And she says, "Well, I was just being economic with the truth."
Mm. That's like she was lying.
And she was lying.
NC knows she cheat on his ass.
Tim Roth would have known immediately.
Lie to him.
Lie to
Try
me.
it.
Oh, speaking of Lion King.
Lying to the
Um,
king.
Tim Rice was the one who like wrote the lyrics to most of the songs in that. Tim Rice was the one who wrote most of the lyrics to these songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Not Elton John?
not Elton
Didn't
John.
write the lyrics to those? He just sung them?
Well, he helped, I
Yeah.
think.
He might have helped
Well,
here.
Elton John never really wrote his own songs either. He was never the writer.
Ben, yeah, I assumed that guy would have helped write
Yeah.
too.
Um,
Benny something. No, not Benny something. Benny and the Jets? Bernie.
Bernie, Bernie and the
Bernie Taupin.
Mamas. Sure.
Bernie Taupin.
This next one, Rat King comes in to meet his mom drinking her rat juice to get her magic back, and he goes, "Turn up your hearing aid for crying out loud. Do you want to ratify the world or not?" And she just
Ratify.
goes, "Talk to mama." And I was like, "What?"
Talk to mama.
He is talking to you. Why are you
Yeah,
saying it to him like that? I
that's
don't
great.
know. I don't know what the hell this is. This just says, "You should have seen my pirate ship. I made it all by myself."
That's a euphemism, probably.
Who said that?
I don't know. Is
Okay.
it a pirate ship?
I don't know. I never saw Pirate Ship. My last quote is when right before she tells NC that she loves him when he's dead, and she's like talking to the apparition of the snow fairy. She goes, "The last time that I changed him, their powers overwhelmed me. This
Oh.
time it must come from you." And Mary's like, "Well, what do I do?"
Yeah.
And then just Snow Fairy like fading away and whispering just goes, "I don't know."
That's some Seth shit.
It made me laugh so much. It sounded like she was falling down a
Oh
hole.
no.
But she was like supposed to come and help. She's like, it's supposed
Yeah.
to come from you. She's like,
What does
I'm
that mean?
I'm 8 years old and
Mm.
I've been in this city for less than 24 hours. What am I supposed? I don't know. So
I don't know.
stupid.
That's
So
good.
that's gonna end our five quotes. It's ratings time.
Ruh-roh.
What do you think
You are
Thermometer gave this?
bad, I would imagine. 12%.
Seth wins. It's a 0%.
A zero, a donut,
It is a goose egg.
a pop poopsicle.
It's a poopsicle, exactly. Yeah, no critics said that this
This was acceptable.
acceptable. Yeah. But what about the people's weed?
12%.
Seth wins. It's 28%.
Oh, even high. That's pretty high.
That is pretty high. Okay, IMDb, Metascore, critics, 0 to 100.
24.
And you win, it's 18.
18. That's right there, baby.
And
I'm
then
gonna
the
beat Seth.
people's weed out of 10.
You mentioned it was right above our threshold for lowest 100. So that probably means it's like a 2.4.
Mm. 2.4 is like way down there. It's a 4.1.
Damn.
Seth
4.1.
wins.
That's high.
So critics gave it a 0 and an 18 for a 9 average. Users a
Weird.
28 and a 41 for a 34 and a half
Users.
average. What are
Yeah.
you giving the Nutcracker Untold in
We
3D
talked
story?
we talked a little bit about yesterday. The 3D stands for three down there because I'm gonna give it a 1.0 rating. It's a stinker in
It was
nearly
so
every
bad.
aspect. Yes, and I didn't even muscle out a finish on this one. Which I was busy to be fair, but it all sounded stupid. The stuff that I missed too. Terrible acting, terrible everything, terrible story, terrible jazz. What about
Yes,
you,
of course, the
Brandon?
Jazz. I'm super low on this. I was gonna give it a 1.3.
It's near me
Yeah.
again. We're back in
Again,
sync.
I can't believe we did Ricky one and then this back to back. Jesus Christ. Um, this movie's a tonal nightmare. It's like I like the first 20 minutes, 30 minutes is like kind of Christmassy. It's like there's Christmas trees and there's gifts and all this stuff. And then it's just like Einstein and jazz and then rats. And then it's the Holocaust and they don't show a Christmas tree ever again. And it's like, I'm going to burn the toys. I'm like, are those even Christmas toys? I was like, where is the Christmas aspect? They just lost all
That's a great point. They abandoned all the Christmas theme and imaging and symbolism and
and went to Holocaust.
iconography. Yeah,
And so I was like, okay. And then the
another massive
CGI looked
bit.
bad. The rats looked bad. God, I like John Turturro, but come on, this was
Uh,
horrendous. Nathan
don't
Lane,
be the
come
Nazi.
on.
Nathan Lane at least has played Einstein. Totoro's playing Rat Nazi, Rat
Why
Hitler.
was Einstein in the movie? Why was why was there no ballet?
Not a ballet to be had.
Why didn't they just like use the score and this
A
and
normal
from the
way.
ballet of the Nutcracker and Tchaikovsky?
Very good point.
Why did they add these jazz musical numbers in here?
Why,
Why were
indeed.
there jetpacks? It was like a mix of 1920s plus the future plus Christmas plus Holocaust, and none of it ever made sense.
It's a no for me, dog.
It is a no for me, dog. So, critic reviews, I got three. Big Rog,
No.
Chicago Sun Times. He says, "From what dark night of the soul emerged the wretched idea for the Nutcracker in 3D? One of those rare holiday movies that may send children screaming under their seats. 1 out of 4
Dark
stars.
Knight of the Soul. He's a hero.
He's a hero.
Hero.
Frank Scheck at the Hollywood Reporter said, with the chief villain and his goose stepping minions bearing no small resemblance to Nazis, the ensuing plot developments are uncomfortable to the extreme. One can imagine the unease of parents escorting their tykes to what they imagine to be a holiday treat, only to find them exposed to images, including the burning of toys into ashes, that are often arresting but seemingly straight out of Schindler's List.
Yeah. Which you'd appreciate.
I mean, I think I can appreciate it I know enough about Schindler's List and the
But you don't know what
Holocaust.
Holocaust is like,
I mean, I don't firsthand, but I know enough about it to
or second or third or fourth hand.
sure. But sixth hand, I know.
You think it was like a big soccer match?
I don't think it was a soccer match.
You
What the
told me
hell?
that tonight. You didn't say it was fake. He's not a Holocaust denier, but he's a Holocaust soccer. Or
The weirdest. I'm telling you guys, I swear.
no one died. It was a match.
It was Germany versus
It's fun.
Israel. It
Yeah,
went back and forth and back and forth.
that was you.
They were running so fast, it was a giant smoke show.
A big, sexy lady show, smoke show.
I was wondering where that was going. Where's this big, sexy lady coming in?
It was a big smoke show.
It was full circle, man. It
He
was
is.
Neumann.
It was 9 minutes for a circle man.
Oh my God, so many connections. Last critic review is by Lisa Schwartz. Lisa Schwartzbaum
Svartspam. She probably liked it.
at Entertainment Weekly. She said, attention, university film clubs. Here's your cult-ready midnight movie programming.
Oh, yeah.
B plus.
B plus because of the Nazi stuff. She sounds like that.
Regardless of it, if it could be a cult-ready midnight movie, it doesn't mean it's a B plus.
For Entertainment Weekly, yeah, that's
Also,
bad.
don't do a letter scale. Don't do a letter grade. Give it a number.
Give it a number, even if it's out of 4. And
Jesus Christ. So that's going to end our critics. The users, drug users.
Letterbox?
I did something different. I did Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
No, I did Letterboxd.
Letterbox.
First one's by Doug Walker.
Oh, Returner.
He said,
Doug Returner.
yeah. Now, why is the Holocaust in my Nutcracker movie? 1/2 out of 5 stars.
That's a good voice for that. That was good.
That's all it takes. Like 1/2 out of 5. Next by Jess Whitehead.
Newcomer.
She's got
Welcome
a
to the
whole
show.
bunch of acne. Poor Jess. She's got whiteheads all over.
Yeah.
She says, studio executive. You know what the kids love in their Christmas movies? Nazi imagery.
Nazi.
And you know what Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite could really use? Lyrics by Tim Rice. Oh, and throw in Nathan Lane as Albert Einstein's. Don't ask questions. I have to go. This ether won't finish huffing itself. 1/2 out of 5 stars.
Halfers.
There was not a lot of redeeming qualities out there on this.
Yeah.
My long review today is by Tim Brayton.
Tim Brayton.
Tim Brayton.
Tim Brayton.
He says, there's absolutely no conceivable way to deny that this was the work of an artist with a vision and a commitment to seeing it through. Hacks can't fuck this up this badly. I am genuinely very confident that nothing works here. The absolute closest thing I have to a compliment is that you can tell that Elle Fanning was a tremendously gifted child actor because anyone less talented would have absolutely frozen up on the spot when confronted with some of the ungodly, demented balderdash she had to muscle through. As it is, she's merely crummy. This thing just has a completely fucked soul. Feels like the child of Paul W.S. Anderson's Three Musketeers and Tom Hooper's Cats, only it's not 1/50th as much fun as either. Calling it the worst Christmas movie ever made, though trivially accurate, is wildly insufficient to communicate how hideous every aspect of this is. 1/2 out of 5 stars.
I agree. We always talk about the true artist, their vision. I think someone who's just mailing it in doesn't have Nazi Turturro. This is a psycho. Yeah. A bad psycho.
like James Wynn, but you
Yeah,
respected what he was doing.
I did respect what James Wynn was doing. It wasn't sick in the soul, like this guy said. You're right. He's right.
And also, he didn't get $90 million to try and make
Yeah,
Birdemic.
like
He was
ninety
using his
dollars.
resources,
Yeah,
which were bad resources. But
he could have done better at finding resources.
next is by Houstonian or maybe Houstonian.
He's stunning.
He says, "Say what you want, but if I had $100 million, this is exactly what I would be doing. I will be showing this to literally anyone who will let me. 5 out of 5 stars."
5 stars.
Yeah,
Let's go.
perfect. Three more. Justin Declue.
Returner.
He says, I loved the crazy first act, but once it goes to full Nazi town, it's kind of a bore because there's nothing new that gets introduced, and then the color just gets sucked out of the visuals. Once you've seen one rat Nazi fly around with jetpack wings, I'm sorry, you've seen them all.
That's the
Three out of
pinnacle.
5 stars.
That makes sense.
It's kind of what I said, where it's like the
Yeah.
beginning was Christmassy and it was
It
weird, but it was Christmassy.
had a shot.
And it's just all Nazis, like the last hour. Penultimate is by Strawberry Elephant.
Returner.
This is our most commonly used reviewer. They say, this is a very rude movie about rats. Rats are very clean and hygienic animals. If they didn't exist, the world would be filthy and stinky. This
Mm.
movie is a bad influence of rats. 1 out of 5
I don't know
stars.
if that's true. Strawberry chocolate or whatever.
Strawberry Elephant.
Strawberry elephant. I don't think that's true.
And then the last review I have is the greatest name I've ever seen for a reviewer
Wow.
ever.
That's
It's
high praise.
Il Scorpione,
It's
Slayer of Kennedys, dot, dot, dot.
oh, that is good.
Il Scorpione, comma, Slayer of
That
Kennedy.
is good. That's a great name of
Where did
Kennedy.
they come up with this?
Wow.
They say, the Nazis didn't like jazz. They labeled it degenerate music due to its African and Jewish roots, and somehow this is what pissed me off. Not the grotesque CGI or the awful child acting, the tasteless analogies, the shitty writing, the butchering of the music, and the sheer unbelievability of it all. But the fucking jazz. That and the fact that the Nazis also compared Jews to rats, making the connection even more stupid. 2 out of 5 stars.
I just didn't even. It's not even historically accurate racial stereotyping. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Honestly, the reverse of two things. But that is going to end the Nutcracker and the Holiday Hose.
And the
Ding,
Holocaust.
ding, 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 ding. The Holocaust Hose.
That's bad.
Ah!
Bad.
Oh, yeah, we can't do a soundbite for that. Are you recommending this film?
No, not to a soul.
Yeah, fuck that. God, I would rather you watch Ricky 1.
Keep on. I think we gave better scores to. Yeah.
Oh, no, I think we gave a 1.1 and a 1.2. So we're
About the same.
it's the same. Yeah, they're all right here.
So what do we
Yeah,
got next week?
next week is our last episode of season 14. We're doing Red One.
Oh God, we've had a good movie in a while. That's okay.
Well, yeah, let's see. Because then we had Kazam, and then we had You Weren't on Eraserhead. So then it would go back to Nope. It would go back 5 episodes.
That's a while for me. That's okay. That's why we do this show, folks.
That's why we do the show. So we got Red One, not Red Notice. Don't mix it up with Red
Yeah,
Notice.
yeah. I
Remember when they
won't.
shot the fucking bazooka through the helicopter as it turned and he opened the door and it went through?
That was ridiculous. That was a dumb movie. Gal
Oh,
Gadot was in that movie.
Gal Gadot. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
Unfortunate.
Man,
It was
Ryan
an
Reynolds and
unfortunate.
The Rock. That's a bad combo for you.
It was a bad combo.
But yeah, next week, Red One. And then we'll do our bracket.
Well, bracketeer.
I think I named it the Best Friends bracket.
That's nice.
Yeah. And then season 15, remember, folks, every other week it's coming out, not every week.
That'll
And
help
we're going to
immensely.
kick off with our holiday masterpiece. And I'm going divisive.
What's the divisive?
We're doing Die Hard, folks.
Oh, A debate might be had.
A debate might be had.
That
Team
is controversial.
Team Fred or Team Sanity.
I think I've changed my position over time, so we'll have to revisit that
I've only ever seen once and it was so long ago, so it'll be nice to revisit.
3 times or so. Yeah, good movie.
Good movie. We'll say that now. It is better than this. So,
Regardless.
thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining me, Lucas. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for joining me, Brandon.
Thanks for going to Mexico. Oh, what did Jaguar didn't have anything to say about this?
He's sleeping now.
Ah, shoot,
They,
Jaguar's sleeping. Yeah, you're right. It's past his bedtime. He's on Baja time.
he's yeah, jet lagged.
Okay. Well, we will see y'all next week.
Adish.
Fucking Jaguar.
That was kind of a Jaguar voice. Hell yeah.
Now you got to watch the UFC fights.
Ooh, which one's on right now?
Tonight is the a Pantoja versus Joshua Van
Yeah,
and Merab Dvalishvili versus Peter Yan.
I think I know how both of those will go, but I'll
Ooh,
try and watch anyways.
Jan Blachowicz and Bogdan Guskov ended in a draw.
Cool.
And then Peyton Talbot beat Henry Cejudo. So
That's
there's only
Frank
three
Ocean.
more.
That's Frank Ocean's boyfriend.
Who? Peyton Talbot?
Yeah,
That's Frank Ocean's boyfriend?
they date. Yeah, isn't that
What?
crazy?
I didn't
Yeah,
know
I'm
he was
swear to
dating a
God.
UFC fighter.
Yeah, that's him.
Well, he just beat Henry Cejudo.
That's a good one for Frank Ocean's boyfriend.
Now we got three more.
Shit. All right. Well, I'll go try and check them. I might watch some British Bake Off though too. We'll see.
Ooh. Ooh.
So
Also, Ohio State just lost the Big Ten championship to
dang,
Indiana.
that's an upset too. That's crazy.
Indiana's going to be the number 1 seed.
Wow, that's fucked up.
They Ohio State missed a 27-yard field goal attempt to
Damn, they're
win it.
gonna fucking kill that kid.
Oh my goodness. Indiana wins it all? Also, have you seen Money Williams is getting like NBA scouts?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think it was a little bit last year too.
I mean, he's 6'4", he can pass and he's
Guard,
big. He's a good
good guard.
guard.
Yeah, go money.
Did you know his sister's name is Monet Williams?
That's sick.
It's so sick.
That is sick.
That's so
Good
crazy.
parents. All right, later, Brandon.
See ya.
Later, Monet, Brandon.